Today we are going to do a tray and coaster set, doing ocean waves. So to do this, I started off with my Aquata mica powder and just mixed that in. I already have my mixed epoxy that I separated into cups. So just putting that, and then I have Stormy, my other mica powder. This is like a really dark, almost greenish color, but really pretty, both really pretty for ocean colors. So then just taking those epoxies with the mica and just adding it towards the side. I just kind of want the blue ocean on one side and then bleeding into clear. So just starting with the darker color. You could use any color for this, but I kind of like the more green tones for ocean. That's what I like. I don't know. So then adding the other color. Then we're filling up the rest with clear, and we're only filling these trays and coasters like halfway, if that, probably a little bit less than halfway, because we're doing several layers, so we don't want to fill it up too much. That is a key thing with doing waves like this in molds like this. You don't want to do too much on your first layer, or else you're not going to be able to add to it. So just adding a little bit more to fill in the gaps. Then really go in there with your heat gun. This is really going to help with any air bubbles and just kind of move everything around a little bit and just give it a little more of an ocean-y look. Then I'm just taking alcohol and just giving it a little spritz to kind of break up that color and give it some texture in there. Then I wanted handles in the tray, so I waited probably about 30 minutes. That's going to depend on the epoxy you're using. Sometimes it's sooner, sometimes it's longer. But yeah, just add your handles while that's curing, so that way you don't have to drill any holes to add them later. So then the next day I mixed up some more. This is just clear going down first. This is the trickier part for doing waves and coasters. We're doing a super thin layer, and we're just gonna do part so that the edge of this clear is gonna be our starting wave. So I'm just taking my finger and kind of spreading it out evenly, adding a little here and there if I need it, but I do not want to fill up the whole mold with the epoxy. So then again with the heat gun, just really get in there, but do not spread it onto the part we don't want it on. Just keep it on that 1/2 or 3/4, whichever you prefer. So then I mixed up some of my wave white, just pouring that right on the edge of the clear. Then you're taking the heat gun and just blow it back as much or as little as you like. This is kind of personal preference. So then give it a little spritz with my sea spray, and you can see it just gives it that lacing that we all want with waves. You can add a little bit more white if you need it. Then once that's clear, we're going to do the exact same thing again, but we're just staying further back so we get a stacked wave. You can stack however many waves you want. I'm just doing 2 on these. But again, just repeat the steps from the first wave. Artistry Fast Set Epoxy. I don't think I mentioned that, but what's nice about Fast Set is it cures way faster and you're able to do your next layer way quicker. Also, I find it holds the wave nicer, like the selling of the wave. Sometimes your epoxy, if it's too runny, it can kind of just blend away. So now that we have stacked waves, our tray and coasters are not level, so we're just going to fill up the rest of it with clear. So just mix up your epoxy, pour it in, use the heat gun, all the same steps. We're just doing a final coat of clear so everything is nice and flat and level on the top, but we still have that like actual texture and depth from the stacked waves inside. And I did finish these with a metallic silver edge. I do have a video on how I finish my coasters if you want to check that out. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys try this, tag me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're at, TikTok. Tag me. I would love to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.